Welcome to Utopia, favored ones. Come on in and take a seat at the round table. I'm Kymmy, and I will be your reader. And today's title is going to be something about undergrads making a comeback. I'm going to look into see what the thumbnail is going to be. It may be potato graphics, but that will make it work. We'll make it work. So I'm feeling that some of you are into old school video games, maybe kind of potato graphics, but you love it, the nostalgia's there, you're about it. A lot of you may be into streaming services and such as Twitch or YouTube channels just really popping off in regards to, editing and putting out episodes for a channel, whether it's readings, whether it's just info dumping, rapping, battling, you name it, you're dropping it. But especially with the undergrads, I keep getting the quotes from it coming through, like the Dougler, indubitably, and like tight t-shirt, and tight t-shirt, guys. I love him. Hey, Claire, how are you doing? Either way, a lot of you might like old school cartoons, are into doing animated music videos, AMVs, or little chibi people. You may be into doing video lyrics, just really in depth for like being a tech savvy, being very tech savvy, like Gimpy, and I'm getting like Donatello, so you may be into Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I'm getting that a lot of you are very talented with doing impersonations. You may be looking into voice acting. If that's not your avenue, I know it's there for someone for extra confirmation, but I also hearing like ad libs, like samples, like MF Doom style. You may rap over some of MF Doom's beats. You may do ciphers, since ciphers like taking a beat that you already have and having a bunch of people rap over top of it. Of course, when you're not getting a beat simply for that. I'm hearing with the tight t-shirt that you are accentuating your body right now. You may be getting belts or body jewelry, and like I'm hearing like I'm also seeing henna. Some of you may be getting henna or tattoos. You may be a tattoo artist. You're accentuating your body with art. Yeah, you may do body painting, face painting, or getting yourself a new tattoo, and that's how you accessorize and accentuate your body. Or I'm also getting the image of like a waist. It's not waist trainer. It's, well, you may be doing waist training, but like when you go to the gym to help keep you support, yeah, your posture is looking really good, or your posterior is looking really good as of recently. So I'm feeling like a lot of working out, a lot of taking care of yourself and wanting to show off your hard work, whether it's like you went and got your nails done and you're like wanting to show them off on the Instagram, or if you like you're really you're shredding at the gym and you really want to show everyone that like how, look how many reps I'm doing, and look how many, like how much weight I've gone repping at the time, how many sets I'm doing. Yeah, a lot of you are, if you're going into becoming an undergrad, a lot of you could be starting at the beginning of your knowledge of learning, whether this is spiritual or in a trade, or different types of level. I feel like you are at the beginning stages, and if you just graduated, then you're starting the beginning stages of the next part of your journey. I just feel like you've overcome an obstacle, whether that was like finding a new job that was meant for you or finding a community that you belong in. I feel like you've overcome that obstacle and you have found your place, and now you're putting in that work to become ironclad, like to become unstoppable. You're becoming unstoppable. You started off as an undergrad. I'm hearing some of you could be an apprentice as well, like inside of the trades, or just starting off with learning how to do digital art, learning how to do vocal like lessons for singing and such. And for those who have already graduated, then you are starting to become a mentor and finding out what it is to teach other people and finding out what ways they learn and catering to them. Because the best teacher is able to teach in many different ways, because your student isn't always going to learn the same way. Some people are going to be hands-on, some are going to be those who learn by giving step-by-step instructions, whereas like some people who have ADHD, if you give them verbal instructions, they're gonna forget in like 5 seconds. That's not for everyone, of course. That's a generalization I should probably steer away from, but like in some cases, this is how others don't learn, and by writing over and over again, whereas some people, if they do that, they're not going to retain it no matter how many times they write it down until they can see it right in front of them. And you're learning to not only mentor your others, but yourself, and learning what your learning patterns are and what way you are meant to thrive when becoming skilled and wise within a subject and situation. Whereas before, you may have not been given the grace to learn in the way that your brain needs, or your body, just your stress levels, knowing how to regulate. And I think that's really epic. Is there anything else off of undergrad? Yeah, you're learning to slow down and take a breath. Even though you're super excited, a lot of you may be working through breath work. You may get excited when you go on stage and you get up there, and it's like when you're singing in the car and it's your favorite song and you're belting it out as big as you can, and you're not really giving those times for you to rest and inhale so that you are full for your next line to sing. So I feel like there's a lot of you who may be hard on yourself because you run out of breath, and it's not like you don't know your lyrics or you don't know the part that you're supposed to be singing. It's that you get excited, and a lot of you may be working on just holding those vocals. There was like Signore, Signorita, and like if you actually get it, I can't get it to ta. Not usually. Yeah, Free Willy. A lot of you may be into marine biology as well, and helping rehabilitate animals so that they can be re-released back into the wild. Of course, if they are capable of leaving captivity. Some have to live out their days, and that was their journey that they picked out before coming here. Yeah, taking the time to really delve deeper into your creative side, and knowing that even whales have to come up for air. You know, it might be exciting being able to swim as deep as you can and go for long distances, but even whales have to come up for fresh air every now and then. And I feel like you are a fresh. I feel like you are fresh, so fresh and so clean. Ain't nobody dope as me, I'm just so fresh and clean. Don't you think I'm so sexy? Yeah, people be thinking you sexy and fresh and clean. I don't know if the community doesn't have a lot of good smelling people, but when you come up, people be thinking, "Wow, you looking hella fresh. You smell a lot of you. Oh, that's cool, Spirit. That's cool. A lot of you may be moving up and getting a promotion, getting sponsorships, and collaborations like with a Hello Fresh. Some of you may be working towards that, and if you're not working with them as a sponsor, you may be looking into. That's why you like looking so snatched. You working on a food plan and a routine and finding out what your body needs and finding out like with this they say with dietitians are like, don't remove, add more good stuff. Like if you remove too much, you're gonna crave, and that's normal for humans. So it's like to add more exercise, add more good foods. I'm not a dietitian. I am not that a good advocate for what you need for your healthy and clean eating health style. That's not up to me to decide. Everyone's is different. It's going to depend on your blood work. Some of you may give blood. That's how something you may do as well, or donor of some sorts. That's just extra confirmation. So yeah, Spirit wanted me to come on here, and that's all the downloads I believe I have. Any other messages? Oh, they're so stubborn. Okay, obviously there's still something left for me to remember. Yeah, Undergrads with the comeback with the movie, because there's supposed to be a movie budget for 2025 where it's coming back. So you maybe have left the scene for a while, or left a community and went into hiatus and hermit mode, or you're just at the beginning of this, especially if you're starting school. That makes total sense that you would want to take the time and invest in your studies and not only like replenish, but also keep hold of your resources. And even if you're not doing that for like what is it, even if you're not doing that actively, like where it's to the point where it's detriment, you're still going out having a social life, but you're still being mindful and deliberate on what really needs your energy at this time. So it's not like you're giving up going out altogether for the winter because it's winter and you need to conserve your energy and resources. You're just knowing when to stay home and have a quiet evening and regulate, and know that people can feel your love and support from far away. You could be coming back and doing a anniversary, so you could be having an anniversary coming up, especially if you're coming back. This could be your making a comeback, like whatever making a comeback is to you. Whether that's reintroducing a new EP or a new book or a new painting, whatever it is that or just you. You are the thing that you're reintroducing. Maybe you went through a dark night of the soul or a time of depression and you're getting back out there. You're singing in the shower. You're sending out little pebbles and glimmers to your friends with little, memes and gifts and stuff like that. You're really shining and putting yourself out there, and I think that's really brave. But like, I know it sounds so cliche, but I think it is extremely, my point exactly, the hermit mode. Yeah, I think it's really brave to put yourself back out there, because when you get comfortable with being regulated and having your safe haven, you can get very comfortable. And I think it takes a lot of courage to step outside your comfort zone. Because like courage is doing something despite being afraid. A lot of you may have stage fright. I know that a lot of my heroes do. And the fact that you get to put up the parameters. If you don't want to leave comments open underneath your videos, then don't do that. It's not worth your stress. People can watch it and have interactions another way. Of course, if you don't want to see certain type of comments on your comments, even though they're open, you can set that up. You can set your parameters, okay, on your way to being ironclad and not being pushed out of your own way. Like with Nitz, always trying to go along and figure things out for himself in his own way. A lot of you could be giving up drinking and smoking and moving on to your sobriety journey. Spirit just wants to remind you that relapse is a part of recovery, so don't be too hard on yourself. And now this isn't just for like hard drugs or like, you know, this could be anything from sugars to too much social media. I know I'm definitely guilty of that. But taking too much energy, like negative self-thinking, and the fact that you're taking the time to detox from that takes a lot of self-awareness that I don't think a lot of people get enough credit for, considering how cognitively dissociated we were as a society, not even like generation ago, because of how much taboo and stigmatism that goes along with talking about spirituality, talking about holistic medicine, talking about even like trauma or like medical ailments at all. Like we've only started like testing menstrual pads with actual blood, like not till recently. Like it was made with a little blue goo liquid. Like everyone's like, I thought that was for commercials, and it's like, nope, that's actually the liquids they were testing it with. So like knowing that we're moving forward and talking out is a great turn. And you know, a lot of us are going to hear things that we're not comfortable with either, as we've made mistakes and we have plenty of ways that we have to learn as well. And being open to that learning takes a lot of accountability, and it also takes a lot of time to sit with yourself and digest that. It takes not only listening but understanding. So remember that you're not like draining yourself talking to people who are a brick wall as well. Like don't feel so much justice warrior that you drain yourself by talking to people who are who just like rage baiting people, B, energy vampires, and C, just not their turn to change in this lifetime. Can we get a card for how they just keep saying you're so fresh and so clean. Yeah, Spirit wants you to know that you're getting this clean slate. 9 of materials, a clean slate. Yeah, as fresh as a naked bay running through the field. You are getting your roses. You will be getting your flowers that you are due, that you are long overdue. A lot of you may work in the film industry as well, because it kind of reminds me of the old film that they would go through. Yeah, that you're getting a clean slate. That old film is no longer going to be a part of your life. It's going to be so far it falls off. You know, in the old movies, if the person didn't replace the film, it would fall off. Well, that's what's happening, is that you have broken that cycle, so spirit is not going to replay that film for you. They're like, you don't need that lesson anymore. Spirit's saying you don't need that lesson anymore. And to stop looking back. Don't look behind you. Yeah, don't look back. Don't look back, my favorite ones. Ooh. Yeah, don't be afraid of your thorns. Every rose has a thorn, clichéness. But, like, if people are mishandling you, then that's on them. They saw you were a rose. They came up. They started flinging around your bushes. And now they're mad that they have some thorns. Don't listen to it. Don't let them pull you out of your energy. Remain ironclad. Yeah, you're succulent. Oh, succulent sush. A lot of you may even make rose water. Yeah, you may make moon water, rose water. You may be into rolling your joints in rose petals. Something along that effect, I'm getting. No judgment here. But yeah, rose water. You may be into making your own ointments, or just looking into ways that you can create more like holistics at home, like learning how to make your own moon water. Why do I keep saying moon water? But like, I wasn't thinking of moon water. I was gonna say dandelion juice and extract, as well as, yeah, because down here in the corner you can see, hopefully, but there's little dandelions there. So yeah, didn't mean to say rose water twice, but yeah, dandelion extract as well. It's really good for your for inflammation and a bunch of other things to detox the body. You may have a bathing suit or a two-piece I'm not saying it today. Either way, you can have a lingerie or a teddy styled photo shoot coming up. Make sure that you're being safe and knowing who you are working with. Bring a friend. If they don't like the fact that you're bringing a friend, red flag. Red flag. What else was I thinking? Cucumber water. Yeah, I just feel like you're very much kitchen savvy, kitchen remedies, kitchen witch, druidism, you can call it whatever you like, but I feel like you're very crafty in the kitchen. You could be a sous chef with your red seal. That may not be for everyone, but yeah, you may have started out as one thing and now you're on a clean slate and working on the next part of your life. Yeah. Yeah, starting out maybe as an artist, doing painting, and now you're doing videos online, or you started off as a chef and now you do magic tournaments, or you were a writer but now you are a live-in nanny. Like, just whatever your transition is, Spirit wants you to know that this is a clean slate for you, and it's never too late to, yeah, and it's never too late to welcome your life with arms wide open. Yeah, it's never too late to open to welcome your life with arms wide open. It's never too late to accept yourself. The finish line will always keep moving in front of you. Oh, you keep wanting to dive? You want to dive? Oh, yeah, you want to dive. So soft. So lovely. There you go. But yeah, yeah, it reminds me of Build-A-Bear. You are self-made. You get to decide what kind of voices are talking inside of you. Like when you go to Build-A-Bear and you make the bear and you have a message inside, Spirit wants to remind you to say nice things to yourself. The nice things start from the inside and echoes and shows outwards. Spirit wants to give you your flowers, but they also want you to remember that you are a flower. Skunks may be prevalent because the flower and the black and white remind me of Bambi. So like, you can call me flower if you want to. So some of you may have a chosen name for yourself. May have picked out your own name, a nickname, a given, like a chosen name instead of a given name that you go with. Like with my uncle, his name was Unc Skunk. And I don't know why he never stank. Oh, he got that stank. But yeah, a lot of you may have the skunky weed, very potent. In order to like it, because you may use it for medicine as well. You may make edibles or CBD in order to move along, and Spirit doesn't want you to feel any kind of like less than. He doesn't want you to feel less than for needing to take medication. If you need medication and you need certain things and certain diets, to not feel ashamed and to give yourself grace and know that you are doing your best each and every single day. Anything else, Spirit, please? Last message. Advice for our favored ones here, please. You are the star. That's the advice is to pour into yourself as much as you're pouring into all your different stream of incomes. You have different streams of interest, and little by little, they will pour back into you. See, some of them will pour it back into you, and some of them won't. But Spirit wants to remind you that all your hobbies are just important. Some of you may resonate with the Pleiadian star sisters, the 7 sisters. That's extra confirmation and message for you as well. Flamingos could be extra confirmation. You are what you eat, because with flamingos, they're not actually pink until they eat the type of fish, algae. I think it's a type of minnow. But either way, it's a small fish that is pink, and that's what gives them their color. And reason why you shine so brightly is because of your star. Your star. Your star. I also seeing here, is this the second card where it was like where the symbolism of come as you are? It's giving me the message from when Marilyn Monroe was told that she was only good looking because of the designer clothes that she wore and the designer accessories, right? Spirit wants you to know that you shine brightly even without all of the things that you've been gifted. You're talented at dressing yourself. You're a tastemaker, and yes, you deserve to have nice clothes that look good on you. And Spirit wants you to know that even on the days when you dress down, you still outshine those around you, because it's your inner spark that's shining through. It's not the clothes. Even when she wore the potato sack, Marilyn Monroe, she was given. She ate, okay? She ate that potato sack and left no crumbs, okay? No spud was left uneaten that day. And that's what I feel Spirit is telling you, is that you eat even when you're not even trying. So Spirit wants to remind you to just keep on shining and keep on being the best you can be. And some days that's 20%, that's still 100%. And some days it's 80%, and that's your 100%. But every day you are 100. Remember to eat, hydrate, rest, and have fun. Thank you for all your love and support. I really appreciate everyone who leaves comments and likes and subscribes. And yeah, I really enjoy sending back and forward comments and emojis underneath all of the posts and videos. It really just makes my day getting to get to know all of you and make my dream come true and get over my stage fright bit by bit. And honestly, it's helped a lot getting to know all of you and seeing how much there is love and support out there. Humanity, faith restored. Okay, talk to you later.